Good morning, it's Susan with the Carnegie Library and I'm here with another book review for you. Today I want to talk about A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is a YA, I would say it's kind of a murder mystery, more like a solving of a murder mystery, and I found this one to be so enjoyable. A very popular high school senior, Andy Bell, has been murdered and her boyfriend was suspected of doing the murder. And then he ended up killing himself, so the police decided to go ahead and say that he was the one who murdered her, and they just closed the case. So 5 years later, Pip has decided to investigate this murder for her senior project. She does not think that Andy's boyfriend was the one who murdered her, and she really wants to find out the truth. So this book is about Pip's investigation. She actually starts investigating it with Sal's brother. Sal is the boyfriend who was accused of murdering Andy. So this is a really interesting book. It kind of goes back and forth from a narrative to doing more like of a report style at the beginning of some chapters, so you find out a lot of stuff from transcripts and things like that of the different people she interviews. Sometimes she has a hard time interviewing people in the case because she's like, I'm here, investigating a 5-year murder, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it, or they have a difficult time talking about it, or they seem suspicious. But this one was so good because I kept going back and forth about who was the real killer, and there's lots of delightful rabbit trails off into the distance. It's like, oh, that's definitely it, and then it turns out it's not, and it's just a really fun book. It actually reminded me a lot of the Serial podcast. I feel like a lot of it was almost loosely based on it, or she might have gotten the idea from that because a lot of the circumstances surrounding it made me think of that. But if you like any kind of murder mystery, detective stories, you're probably going to like this one. And I really don't think just young adults would like this book. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Pip finds out a lot about the darker underbelly of the town that she lives in and the different people who live in there. And I found it to be a super interesting book. I kept turning the pages and I couldn't wait to find out who did it at the end, but I also enjoyed the ride of reading it and finding out about Pip's investigation. So I highly recommend this book, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. It will be here at the Carnegie on our special shelf, so come on in, check it out, and let us know what you think about it. Thanks for joining us today for another book review. You can check out all of our other book reviews on our YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram pages, and you can join us again soon for more book reviews. Have a great day!